No penalties this set.
Second half we are ready for, and St Gregory's College of Campbelltown, they will want to be the first team to score here. They had their best period of the first half in the 5-10 minutes coming up to the break, and now straight from the kickoff they're going to get a result. I thought there was a foot on the dead ball line. There was from McCallum, but a bit of a mess up there for Hill Sports High, and St Greg's will look to make the most of it.
Well, against this breeze, I would have given someone $1 trillion to 1 for that to go dead.
Trillion.
$1 trillion, not a million or a billion, $1 trillion. There's a 40-knot south breeze here blowing from right to left on your screen. There's no way you can kick that 60 metres. Anyway, they've got the ball.
The line drop out with the advantage of that breeze on the fall down to Chalker inside his own half, and here is a hard-working Matthew Grote. Has played a bit of under-20s with the Tigers this year.
16, it's a grapple. Any day of the week, that's a grapple. It's around here.
There you go, any day of the week. Jason Havia, that is a grapple, there you go. Putting it on, Grote does a little signal to the ref. Nice shot. And St Greg's will go on the attack straight away to start the second half. Down 22 points to 0. Grote's ready for another run. He's only 15 away from the line. And now Dossiter gets them centre field with Luff. Doesn't pass straight away to Desco. Going flat with Ingram, but there to make the tackle was Chugamala. They're 11 metres away from the line, and a chance here with Tedesco. Wrapped up by Havia and McGuinness, only 5 away. This would do wonders for their confidence if they score here. It's still on for them. And still only 5 away. Tedesco will be called to play it. Dummy half is Dossiter. Throws it high there to Luff. He had his man outside, that was Murphy. Decided to run it back into trouble and back into the arms of Jordan Patera. Last tackle, opportunity to kick left or right here. They go to the left side. Tedesco decides to throw the pass, it's a beauty! And St Greg's have got the try with Colley over in the corner. Brendan Colley scores it, and it's the perfect start to the second half for St Greg's.
Yeah, Tedesco, he stood up the 5'8", through the triple cutout pass, which had intercept written all over it, but found the mark on the outside, the 2-on-1, puts Colley over in the corner, and they're back St Greg's. They had to score early.
Try to St Gregory's College, number 5, Brendan Colley.
Played a big part in the try being scored. Now he will look to convert. James Tedesco from the sideline, well left. And it is 22 points to 4. The ARL Schoolboy Cup coming to you from Toyota Stadium.
Congratulations to the Hill Sports High School within St Gregory's College, 22 points to 4.
Who's 13? Is he on? Working me on the... Wait for the kick!
So they haven't had to do much of this today. Hill Sports High had a kick-off there. Only their second of the day, in fact. And now back for St Greg's to return the ball with Oliver Gordon. He's been pretty good coming off the bench. In fact, you've got to say the bench players for St Greg's have made quite a difference. Chalker at the back and Dossiter playing dummy half. Oliver Gordon's been strong with his runs. So if their goal was to make an impact, they've done that. And here is Gordon again. Almost up to the 40 for St Greg's of Campbelltown. Dossiter away, and Tedesco is the man kicking, and he's got McCallum chasing. It's a great kick. Looking for a 40, 20 just fails. Only just outside the 20. Horo was in trouble. There was no way McCallum was going to get across to it.
It was obviously a set move off the kickoff. Worked 3 in for a 40-20. Against the breeze, it was a brave kick. And that's a huge kick. Unfortunately, the bounce didn't go his way. Tedesco, but he's got some boot on him.
That's it. Head in lock. Hold.
Scrum 20 metres out from the Hill Sports line.
Bring it out. You don't hook. You're the front rower. You don't hook. That's the hooker's job.
Oh,
well,
let him get the ball in.
Yeah, we've got a scrum referee,
well,
an expert on scrums. He's not allowed to hook for a ball.
How does the hooker get anywhere near it? The hooker doesn't get anywhere near the ball, so someone else might as well have a strike for it.
Hell!
And Hill Sports High. You'll end up in the rubber room arguing about tries and scrums, as now away goes McCallum. He's over halfway. And Greg's under pressure for the first time in this half. Scoreline at 22-4. And now Murphy. And standing in the tackle there was Patira. But wrapped up by Matthew Grote. 35 metres from the line. Little dummy there from Paddy as they go left side. Ethan Murphy. Everyone, I think, watching is hoping that Jacob Loco sees a little more of the football. I reckon he may have only touched the ball 3 times, and he's come up with 2 sensational tries in that first half. But very little football. Now Weeby on to McGuinness. His kick. St Greg's still got a job to do here. Plenty of chasers right on it. But the try scorer, Colley, has got them back to the field of play.
Yeah, not a bad kick. Tough kick, kicking in these conditions with a strong breeze behind it. Just dabbed the ball in, playing for field position. Yeah, they defend a set.
So St Gregory's with the ball and coming out of trouble with their lock forward Max Keane. An opportunity to remind you about some of the players that have come through St Greg's over the years, and we go way back to Jack Gibson as a former student of St Greg's College, and Tim Sheens along the way. People like Jason Taylor, Ivan Henjak, Matt Sears, and more recently Trent Barrett, Ryan Hoffman, Chris Lawrence, all former students of a wonderful nursery for rugby league. And Tedesco kicks downfield. Underneath it is Horo, who scored the first try of the match today. Young Jordan. And here is big William Skelton, ready to come on as Hill Sports High make an error. They're telling us 145 kilos, and he is off to rugby with the Waratahs. I think he could go straight into the Wallabies pack.
Ooh. That's a smart move by Grote. Get straight in. How you going? Can I buy you dinner after the game?
Yeah.
Let's pack in nice and soft. That was the smartest move I've seen in a long time in schoolboy footy.
See, Gus says Jamal Idris is the biggest human he's ever seen. Gus needs to get out a little more. I'm telling you now, William Skelton is a big thing.
Well, he's playing for the Waratahs. He won't play front row. He'll play the whole scrum. There he is.
Andrew Johns in good form today. In line for man of the match today, in fact. Ball goes out the luff, and then on to Chalker. Not running at great speed, though, as he went into the arms there of Murphy. But a quick play the ball, and Great will attack them on the short side. Good ball to Walker. Walker's close to the line. He comes up just a metre short. Good skills from Matthew Great, the front rower. He's there running a decoy that time. Luff fires it out for Tedesco. Wider still for Dom Chalker, who drops it. Takes a stab at it. Eventually gets a kick to it. And now referee Murray says, scrum, lads.
Yeah, bad luck. It was bad luck. Dom Yorker, he's had an impact off the bench since he's come on, but unfortunately that ball went to ground. The ball dipping. Probably should have caught it, but unlucky. Would have been nice if they scored some, Gregs.
Well, so he's dropped it onto his thigh, and then he's had a kick with his right and his left.
Don't just hang there.
I want to see William Skelton get the ball.
Let's at least make it look like a
Have a
scrum.
look at the size of it.
Head in, hold. Hold, no ball, hold.
Yeah, we just had the audio come through from referee Scott Murray. Let's at least make it look like a scrum. And that it did. And now play back underway. Played by Afono. It's been pretty forceful too. We've given the raps for Loco for the few touches he's had, but Fono's been pretty strong on the other side of the field. McCallum will play it 30 metres out from the Hill Sports high line, and here is Skelton. This man Mountain will play it on the 40-metre line. Now for Pulliai. Great skills. It's play on here if Hills can get to it. But Griggs dive to the loose ball. Griggs 12 metres inside their own half. And now a little dart for Ben Dossiter, and they'll get a penalty too, St Griggs.
You're not looking for me, everyone.
Well, once again, they get an opportunity from a set start, St Griggs. They've looked a better team in the second half. There's an absolute stinker of a kick from the line, only made 2 metres. Let's see how they go.
We saw the coach Lee Addison getting a little animated on the sideline. I think he just wants his team to make Hill Sports High feel a little nervous here. If they get it back to 22-10, Ed Murphy, it's all comfortable with an 18-point lead, but if you can get a little closer, get inside 2 converted tries. And now Tedesco to Grote. He's been their best. Tedesco away to Tonner. Tonner on to Walker. And Walker has been slaughtered there in the tackle of Skelton.
Capitated.
Point of contact was high. Let's get him low.
May not see Walker again.
Get on, Dooney, hurry up.
Alas, Nick Walker, we knew him well.
So there's times like that where they invented a chip and chase. We'll just kick the ball, throw it to someone else.
If Darryl Eastlake was here and he started the huge thing off with Chris Close, that was the first time it was used when he saw Chris Close's thighs. Well, St Greg's attack 5 minutes out from the line and almost getting there. But I think Darryl would be getting a bit excited about this William Skelton. As now Max Keane with it. 6 away, and you can make that 8 away, and now back to 6 away. Exciting passage. Close to the Hill Sports High line. Now to Desco. On to Luff. Luff keeps it going, this time to Murphy. There's Joey's man, tackled 10 away from the line.
He's been good, Murphy. Looks dangerous. Big, strong back rower on the edge of the ruck.
Out of dummy half they go with Dossiter. Dossiter wrestles 3 of 1. Good play for St Greg's. They are trying all they can here. Ingram. And 6 away from the line. Good defence as well, though, by Hill Sports High. Played by Max Keane. Again, they will try a little short side play. And the defence is put to the test. And there's a Fono again. Smothering tackle on Sloman. That hurt the St Greg's centre. Little kick, got it through. Weeby's onto it. Weeby doesn't ground the ball. He will now, though. So I reckon that is good play from both teams there. Good tense footy on the goal line of Hill Sports High.
Yeah, great quick kick by St Gregory's. And they've had all the run in the second half. And with 12 minutes to go, playing such a big team in Hill Sports High, they're going to chew the petrol tank down. If they can control the ball for the next 12 minutes, St Greg's, they could well run in a couple of tries. It's that man on screen, Tedesco. He's the key. He's got to get his back rowers into play. Murphy and Ingram, they look dangerous.
Williams line drop out on the bounce there to Ed Murphy. And the St Greg's students here supporting their mates. They are getting vocal, providing a good atmosphere. You always get good support. Good on you. The young men of St Gregory's College of Campbelltown.
Count up, they need to talk, Weeby.
It's quite a trip from out in the southwest of Sydney to Cronulla. Now the ball with Luff. On it goes with Tedesco. He's trying all he can. He's trying every trick he can find to get this side going. Dossiter to dummy half 15 away from the line. And they will go to the left again. Tedesco with a dummy this time. Taken in the tackle high up there by 4 defenders. Down low was Skelton. Now with Luff. Here is Grote. He's got some skill. Puts out a fend. Wants to offload. He's done that, but it's loose. Back they go with Tonner. And he's smothered in the tackle there. First in was Horro. Last tackle St Greg's and a little disorganised. Luff has got it. Luff on to the lock forward. Then to Tedesco off Keane. His kick through. Taken on the fly by McCallum. But they've ruled there was some interference there. McCallum was away to score.
Late hit, guys.
But a penalty goes the way of St Greg's.
Yeah, the left foot kick by
Late hit.
Tedesco. He's pulled off for the late hit. Ooh. Skelton. He's left his mark.
He's not trading team 2. Only counts about 10 to 1.
Doesn't matter, Jace.
It does matter. It's not the favorite.
Weaves, go.
Does matter. Criminal lawyer of the future, Jason Weeby.
Already count 10 to 1, I thought it was.
One there.
St Greg's attack again. It's been all St Greg's in the second half. They trailed 22-0 at half-time. Rushing defence, Luff for the step. Luff will go over the half-back. It ain't over yet, baby. There's spirit here. It's in the stands and it's on the field. And it's 22-8.
Yeah, classic halfback's try. You're playing against a bigger pack. It's better to take the line on. It's a beautiful pass from dummy half. And then the right foot step by Luff under the post brings St Gregory's into play.
And the kick from Tedesco in front, and the margin is 2 converted tries here after it was 22 points at half-time. The ARL Schoolboy Cup.
Conversion successful by St. Gregory's College, number 6, James Tedesco. The Hill Sports High School still lead 22 points to 10.
No penalties this set.
Yeah. I'll try not to.
And here's Hill Sports High restarting play. They are running with the aid of the breeze in the second half, but since half-time it's 10-0 St Greg's. Big run here from Zach Mackay. Now I am told Zach Mackay is the son of Graham Mackay, the former Panther, former Magpie. But I'm told that on the day he was born, Phil Gould promised him a contract. And I understand that has now only just come to fruition. Gus didn't get him the contract, but I believe that he'll be playing SG ball for the Panthers next year.
Great Gus.
Just put it out there.
Psychic.
Well, no, he said he was going to get him. He said he was going to basically sign him up there.
He's
and
a
then.
man of his word, Gus.
Kick fielded by Jordan Horrow, and straight away to McCallum. He's a solid fullback.
Reminds me of Nathan Gardner, the Cronulla fullback. Quick across the ground, incredibly agile. It's a real player of the future, McCallum.
Yeah, he is in the Australian schoolboy squad for this year, and he's aligned with the Bulldogs. One to watch out for as Luke Patton departs the club. The long-standing fullback penalty goes the way here to Hill Sports High.
He wasn't square. He wasn't square.
Well, he's put his stamp on the game. I think he's done a pretty fair job, the referee, Scott Murray. He's tried to do both today, both police and manage the game. He's got a bit of a balance there.
He's been great.
Thanks, George.
No, it's Joey.
It's been great.
So here's Hill Sports High. 28 metres out from the line. And this time with Moya Kiola. 15 away. And now for Loco. That might be the first time he's been tackled today. In fact, I'm sure of it. Loco will be forced to play the ball. He did it well. Horrow. And now to centre field with McGuinness. Wider out. This is looking promising. Patera on to McCallum. But an equally good tackle from Tim Sloman. He's come in for some punishment, but that was a good tackle by the centre for St Greg's. But still on here for Fono. And 4 in the tackle for St Greg's. And a penalty.
Hand on. Hand
Hill
on.
Sports
Take
High.
the ball out. Yep, as far as you want. Make sure everyone's behind you when you take the tap.
So Hill Sports High, they can take it back to their own goal line if they want to.
What are you doing, Weeds?
It would be an unusual play, admittedly. But
And if he took it back to his own goal line, the St Greg's team couldn't move forward.
that is correct.
So if they were winning and there was 40 seconds to go, he took it right back to his try line, he could chew up the clock.
Stop checking them out.
This is correct. That is why you are the
strange
next.
game,
That's why you'll be
Roger.
the next immortal. But that's true.
I remember seeing Tony
Tony Horrow.
Horrow one night for the Adelaide Rams tapping a ball and running backwards.
It was voted their greatest moment in the club's history.
It's like the Benny Hill show.
He wound down 22 seconds by running backwards. Or running back upfield. Not running backwards, but running the opposite direction.
What about Jason Weeby, the young man kicking the goal? Is he aligned to a club?
Yeah, Parramatta. And has already played a bit of under-20s, Jason Weeby.
I wonder if he'd like to go to Newcastle. Pint a can of Coke.
So that is an anticlimax.
No one you play. Right, Webbs.
So this to take the lead outside of 2 converted tries. Over to the skipper. Jason Weeby does it. The lead is 14. The cheer squad is up of Hills Sports High School. Marvellous stuff. Marvellous. Had 6 tries today at 24 points to 10. And they go for the low option with a restart of play. And with the ball is Sean McGuinness. Just outside the 20 for Hill Sports High. So the story with a draw, Hill Sports High with this result today will go through to the semi-finals. They are on the opposite side of the draw to the Queensland schools. They will play the winner of the group of Matraville, Patrician Brothers, St Dominic's and Erindale. There's a big kick with a breeze at the back. And Nick Walker will go down for it. And for St Greg's, it brings back some memories of last year too, when it was a knockout competition. They were beaten and eliminated by Hill Sports High. And now the ball with Dom Chalker.
They'll be hard to beat this year. Vossi, Hill Sports.
Yeah, I still think the Queensland. I think that the Queensland schools impress me maybe just a little more.
They Cooper Park.
A little more skillful. Cooper Park and Palm Beach Currumbin.
Yep.
And here's Sean Royal. But if you want a team for size, well, Hill Sports High have got it. But Tedesco's got St Greg's going left side again, and good play. Get it back to the 5/8. Oh, and there's a big tackle from poor Twigamala. Or something like that. Twigamala made the tackle. Now Tedesco on the last. He's kicked on the outside for Tonner, but getting onto it is Horro. And Horro is with it 15 metres inside his own half. And then has lost the ball, but a penalty goes the way of Hill Sports High.
And once again, a courageous take by Jordan Horro. Ball floating in the air, and 2 and 3 players from St Gregory's coming down on him, but kept his eyes on the ball and then gets a penalty for his team. It's great play. You see the ball hanging up, breaks 1 or 2 tackles. Hold! And there's a rake there.
Sports High with the ball up near halfway, and poor Tugamala goes on another run, tackled by Ingram. 39 away from the line. McCallum, and this is Patira. Headed back infield. You know, they would have half a dozen players that would be as big as some of the biggest players in the NRL. Hill Sports High. Intercept there into the hands of Tonner. St Greg's come up with the ball at 24 to 10. It's not too much time to go as Chalker takes off, and another penalty.
You weren't a marker, and you work back 10. You weren't a marker, you work back 10.
And a quick tap by St Greg's, and the man who conceded the penalty hadn't turned around. Then young Chalker ran into the shoulder of Fapulii. Tedesco goes for a run, swinging arm over the top there.
He's had a red-hot go in the second half, Tedesco. Real go. Jeez, he's played well.
Luff. Out this time to Ingram. There's some promise there. Ingram and Murphy, and Joey's wrapped them in the call. The 2 second rowers for St Greg's. They look players of potential as Sloman cops a bit more punishment today. He is bruised and battered, the St Greg centre. Tedesco goes high, not his biggest kick of the day. McCallum's underneath it. McCallum goes up. McCallum on the spin. Now with a step. McCallum offloads to Patira. Wonderful play.
Oh, that's all class. the great catch and then the presence of mind to beat 2 or 3 defenders, then set up a player on his inside. What a player this fullback is.
When he goes up for that ball, he's thinking catch and run. He's just going to catch it and cop a tackle. Back here to Loco.
He's one of those players that creates time for himself, Fossey. Just a real footballer.
And now with Weedy, he's going to go for a long-range field goal. May as well fine-tune everything going into the semi-finals. And that will complete the action. And Hill Sports High have knocked over and knocked out the 9 times champions St Gregory's College of Campbelltown. As we said right at the top, they are relative new boys on the block, but they are into the final 4 of the ARL Schoolboy Cup. And the man of the match today is their fullback, Gerard McCallum, a Bulldogs junior rep, an Australian schoolboy, no less this year, and an outstanding performance today in an outstanding team performance for Hill Sports High School. So that's all the action today. Only a few matches to go in the ARL Schoolboy Cup, and you'll see it all right here on Nine's Wide World of Sports.
Go, boys. Shot, boys. Hey, boys.